St. Louis, back at home in St. Louis. So listen, this is something that's going to have you mouth watering. So listen, here we are right here. I have some Tarragon. I have 2 tablespoons of Tarragon seasoning, 1 cup of shredded Swiss cheese, a cup of baby mushrooms, sliced baby mushrooms, some peas, chicken breast. I got a tablespoon of butter. I got your carrots and your onions. I got 2 tablespoons of flour, 3 cups of chicken stock, and 2/3 cups of heavy whipping cream, along with 4 cups of wide egg noodles. So I'm gonna put all this together and just watch and see. And I can't leave this out for real. Seriously. I just released my new cookbook, Mighty Joe's Master Taste Cookbook. So it's on Amazon. Go grab it, or go to Mighty Joe's Master Taste Cookbook at gmail.com and audiobook from there. My website, I will put in a link below. And if you order from my website, trust me, I will sign a copy and send it to you personally myself. So listen, so let's go ahead. Without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get this going. You want to get some extra virgin olive oil. Just kind of drizzle just a little bit. All right. You don't want to leave out. This is what your tablespoon of butter is for. So I'm gonna put that in. And I apologize in advance. My grandson is here with me. I would love to put him on camera maybe next video. He's the sweetest young man. That's my call him my grandman. I love him to death. So you want to get this. You don't want to put extra virgin olive oil or butter in a cold skillet. Okay. You want to have it up to room temp. I do have it on medium. So you got swirl that butter around. I apologize. That butter, you want to get that incorporated real good with the olive oil. Take your seasoned chicken breast, drop that in there. And when I say seasoned, I had it marinated. I had it marinating for a good while. And what I did was I put some seasoning, really just some salt and pepper would just really do the trick, because the tarragon seasoning is gonna knock your socks off. But what I had to do was I had to really get it really going. And I will put the recipe down at the bottom of the description also as well. But I put onion powder, garlic powder, seasoning, black pepper, and for color, put paprika in it. Okay, so you want to get this going just a little bit. So you don't want to see no more pink. You want to cook this thoroughly. Okay, and why I'm doing this, I'm letting the skillet do the work. I'm gonna take my hands off for a while. So what you really want to do is, I'm so excited and very elated that my book is out. As you can see, I'm really having to slow myself down because I'm very excited. This is the first video of the launch of my new book, and it has some very great recipes in there that I brought up myself. It's a great book, very great book. And Thanksgiving is right around the corner. You really want to get something. I have my ultimate mac and cheese in here that will knock your socks off. I promise you that. So I have some great things. If you guys get it and you say, and you go in there and you see Shamika burger. What's a Shamika burger? Well, I named that. I created that burger myself personally when I was living in Jacksonville. I named it after my wife because of all the things, the ingredients that she wanted in a burger. I put it in there together. Put some provolone cheese on top of it, some red, green, yellow bell peppers, some onions, just a yellow onion, not a white or a red. I mean, everything is in the book. I topped it off with a ciabatta bread, and then what I did was I really just coated the top of the bun with a seasoned Italian seasoning, garlic butter base. and it just makes your mouth water. I'm gonna have to make that for you really one day for real. So let's get back to the chicken. I don't want to get away from what we're doing today. We're doing today a creamy chicken tarragon with egg noodles. Okay, man, I thought about that today. I'm like, man, I wish I would have made a twist to that recipe that some of any and everybody has came up with, but I don't want to take away from nobody else's flavor. I want to do my own thing. I should have put it in the book, but I didn't. Maybe part two. So this chicken is just about it's done. As you can take a look at it, it's really no more pink. I'm just stirring it up just a little bit more for the flavor, and I just really want to soak up a lot of the fat that's with it, the butter. You know, somebody once said that fat means flavor, and you look at me, I'm not too skinny, so I guess I'm flavorful. So, yeah, I lost a little weight, but man, I was up there. I was fat. So, as you can see, I probably need to switch over my chef jacket. So we're gonna go ahead and take this off the heat. Put that in there. We're not gonna wait too much longer on anything else. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna grab the onions and the carrots. And I know you probably like sauteing carrots. Yeah, so yeah. Told you, you're cooking with flavor. You ain't cooking with style. So I'm not gonna put any more olive oil here. I'm gonna let the skillet with the oil. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this cook, and I'll be right back with you. So we're gonna take a pause for the calls, or probably not. So we're gonna let this cook. Again, I'm gonna spread this out. As you can see, so I really just want to get these onions as the cameraman come closer and look into the skillet. What I really want is carrot really have its own flavor, but I really want these onions to get translucent, and that way I can add the peas and go ahead and add a little bit of flour, make my base, and go from there. So, man, I'm telling you, just by the smell, I wish I had a camera where you can just smell. Because this is really smelling really so good. My mouth is watering right now. Normally I get, when I'm publicly speaking, I get cotton mouth. But man, my mouth is so watered right now just by the smell of this, man. And for real, there's no cotton mouth nowhere around. So man, I'm telling you. But man, but you want to constantly keep stirring because I'm glad I really don't have any garlic in this, because if I had garlic in this, garlic it burns really fast. If anybody knows anything about culinary or cooking, garlic burns extremely fast, and you want to have it down to a minimum. So these onions, man, they're almost translucent. Almost translucent. Man, I'm telling you, they're almost translucent. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to add my 2 tablespoons of flour. I'm going to add 1 cup of chicken stock. 1 cup. That's why I had it separated. Because with this flour, you don't want to waste any time because you don't want it to burn. Okay, even though I got chicken stock in there, you do not want it to burn. What I'm doing with the flour is, with the chicken stock and the butter, I'm making a roux. Okay. Because when you're making any form of creamery, you want to make a roux, and man, this looks amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my other 2 cups. Okay, you want to bring that to a simmer. All right. So just get all that roux. The flour base and everything. You want to get all of that mixed in really well. 2/3 cups of heavy cream. Woo! Mouth is just watering. Add your mushrooms in. Add your peas in. Okay. And what you want to do is, I'm not going to turn it down low right now. I'm going to let this really cook. I'm going to let this come to a small boil. But I really want to constantly stir because of that roux. And just, you want to keep that consistency going. And anybody knows me, cooking is a passion of mine. And this is something that I really love doing. And you know, once I get to the point where I'm very serious about what I'm doing, you know, I like to joke a lot, but I'm very serious about what I do. And man, you can tell just by, I think my wife once said that I think I be making love with the food when I'm cooking, but it's just because, man, all of that love I put into my cooking and my recipes is in this book. Man, you don't understand what I mean, because it's just something that I think I was born to do, you know. So I'm gonna stop staring for a while. I'm gonna let that, give it a chance. Somebody once told me a long time ago, a watch pot never boils. So I'm gonna take my eyes off of it, put my eyes on you for a while, and let that come to a boil, because I do love to get intimate with my cooking, because it's just something that I love doing, for real, seriously. And you understand that when you get the book and you see all the love that I put into this, all the love I shared. My wife helped me, and she inspired me a lot, because without her taste buds, man, I don't know, for real. So she inspired me a lot, and without her, man, for real, I love my wife to death. And without her, she's a lot of people say that, I guess I could say that she's my rib, my backbone, my eyes, my taste buds. She's everything to me. So man, so everybody knows me. When you see me, you see my wife. So right now, you can't see it right now because she's behind the camera right now producing this video. So, but yeah, so, you know, I just want to give you guys some love and some attention as much as I do with my food. You know, I really want this to be thick enough just a little bit. Well, no, I don't, because once I put the egg noodles in and everything, we're gonna go ahead and add the chicken in with this. All that flavor. We're gonna let it. Ooh-wee. As my mother used to say in church, Lord have mercy. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead add this. We're gonna let this come through. We're gonna stir this in just a little bit so we can soak up some of that stock, you know. Just stir that in, mix it in, incorporate it really good. Keep stirring with consistency. Keep stirring. One thing I will add to and let you guys go, I will be coming real soon with a cooking channel. Hearing any noise in the background, that's my grandman. So I'm gonna let this cook down for a minute, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna take a pause for the calls for real this time. We're gonna come back, and you'll see the how the egg noodles really widen up and soften up at the same time. So we're gonna press pause and we're gonna come right back. So the noodles have cooked down. The chicken is incorporated in with this, the peas. And just for a note, you can use frozen peas if you want. But look at all this goodness. So, like I said, 2 tablespoons Tarragon, I'm sorry. No, I don't like mispronouncing the seasoning. So, now you don't want to just dump, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You don't just want to dump your cheese in, because you want to spread it around. And leave a little bit in, stir it a little bit in between. With the tarragon and the Swiss cheese. Now, you know. Look at this goodness. Look at this. Look at this goodness. You plate this up just a little bit so you guys can see. And there you have it. Chef Joe Curry cooking with flavor. It just smells so good. So Mighty Joe's Mighty Taste Cookbook, cooking with flavor. So don't forget, grab your copy, Amazon.com. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the notification button, share, subscribe. Most of all, if you make this dish or any dish that I post, man, leave me a comment, let me know, and man, I'm gonna hit you back with a smile, because I know you did just as well as I did. All right, love you guys. Peace.